Zone Ads, World of Local Business Info.
I compliment the Bicycle Association, Happy Hyderabad Bicycle Association, who have come across to post office to see how exactly we've been performing all these years. India Post has been the first door delivery. The postman has been the first door delivery person in this country. Now door delivery has taken over, but then taken up. For everything we expect it to come to our doorstep, but he is the first doorstep man. Yeah. So I really feel proud to be a part of this organization. Today I think we renew that feeling which we really carry with us every day when we do our work. Prati roju manam chese panilo we keep remembering that you are doing a good service. ఎవరింటికైనా వెళ్ళి ఒక లెటర్ ఇస్తున్నారు. ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ పర్సనల్ మెయిల్ హ్యాస్ కమ్ డౌన్, బట్ వాల్యూమ్స్ హ్యావ్ నాట్ రియలీ కమ్ డౌన్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ వీ డూ లాట్ ఆఫ్ passports we deliver. We also deliver the Aadhaar cards, and then you deliver the bank credit cards, debit cards, etc. అది కాకుండా ఇప్పుడు of course we are now the time has changed with the increasing volumes of parcels which are coming. So కొంచెము one distinction I've been noticing is that we have been trying to upgrade to motorized delivery for parcel. ఎందుకంటే parcel is something which cannot be sustained on the bicycle, but ఇంకా మళ్ళీ aspiration was to move to speed post also on bike delivery. But now I think we should look back and say that we've been doing a good job. Let us hope to. I think we should look at better, because bicycle edaithe undo, it is a sustainable one. What can be done on the bicycle need not be done on the bike. So what can be done on the bicycle, mana speed post document delivery edaithe chestunamo adi bike meeda cycle meeda meeku prastaniki aithe convenient gane undi. The delivery post offices maaku oka radius of 5 km, and I think every beat, see there's something called the cycle beat, and we have I think around 14 to 15 km every day within the city. Each beat covers. So if 14 to 15 kilometerlo 8 km per hour is all that we expect them to move. There's something called the norm and the quotient ఒకటి ఉంది. దాని ప్రకారం మేము చూస్తే 8 km per hour ఇస్తాము వీళ్ళకి for the cycle beat. So based on that we determine their beat length. So very technically it had been done, and it had sustained us this long, especially within the city it works perfectly. One thing I can say is, as the city is expanding, manam konchemu thoughtless ga vellipotunnamemo anipistundi, because the postman is the last person on the mind of the urban development scheme. They think about how to lay electricity poles and how to have the drainage system and all that, but how exactly the postman can reach out, especially the financial district nenu chustunnan Kottaguda etc. I know it's a big struggle for my postman. U-turns ఎక్కువ ఉంది, రోడ్స్ పక్కన సైకిల్ ట్రాక్ అనేది ఏమీ లేదు. సో దే ఆర్ వల్నరబుల్, అండ్ ద హెల్మెట్ ఈజ్ అ గుడ్ ఐడియా, బట్ the old guard is not very comfortable with the helmet, because we have for the bikes we have given the helmets, కానీ చాలా మంది అది పక్కన పెడుతున్నారు. But I think this is a message today that you should continue to use. We'll also try to do an upgrade on the bicycle. I think the old ones are good. The Philips Atlas bike, ippudu daaka 30-year-old one we have been able to see today. So if it is working that good, I think we can also look at something. We'll take feedback from you only. Meer iche design prakaram cheddam. So I think today you are happy, and I do hope the citizens of Hyderabad really appreciate the good work they do every time they see the postman. And we thank you all so much for being with us today. Thank you very much.
Ma'am, before you leave this platform to express our interest as well as a request to the government, if you have to make an appeal like something as a support to the Indian Postal Service, what would that be in terms of request to the government? Like what is that one thing or two things which you would expect as support which will make this department much better?
As far as the government of India is concerned, I think whether it really thought that far, but they kept telling that no, the cycle will continue. whether they really realized that they were doing it for sustainability, but for economic reasons, because it's a more economical way of sustaining doorstep delivery. So Dani Goraku, Government of India, of course, had never asked us to do away with the cycle beat. But urban areas lo delivery lo una challenges ఏంటంటే major is one is safety, and the other one is the heat, especially in this mana part of the world. It's a heat which I feel is something which is very so. Government, ఇప్పుడు స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్స్ ప్లానింగ్ అర్బన్ ప్లానింగ్ చేసేటప్పుడు కొంతవరకు ఇఫ్ దే డూ కీప్ ఇన్ మైండ్ ది సైకిల్ ట్రాక్, ఐ థింక్ దే ఆర్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది సైక్లిస్ట్ గ్రూప్. సో అంతవరకు చూసుకుంటే ఇట్స్ గుడ్ ఇనఫ్. బట్ యాజ్ డ్రైవర్స్, ఫెలో మోటరిస్ట్, ఐ థింక్ దే కెన్ బి మోర్ జనరస్ వెన్ దే ఆర్ లుకింగ్ ఎట్ ఎ cyclist and not try to scare them. Every time I see the big bus coming, I have this feeling that they're not being that they don't even acknowledge, or whether they acknowledge, but they may let them know that we are sitting on the higher seat. So that's what is a little upsetting. I feel they should be a little more considerate of the people who are on the bicycle and the two-wheelers. So this is all. Apart from that, I think the roads, this is a more scientific thing which the government should be thinking about. How they will give us cycle trail and foot trail kuda ledu ippudu, footpath kuda chala takku undi, and maybe planting more trees along the roads, that will make a lot of difference. One interesting thing I can share is in Andhra, what I see is they do have these along the highways chinna track untundi. School children travel on a single file, all on the bicycle, and it's quite safe. So atla edaina something should be planned. So that is something I can say immediately. Thank you. 6 lakh delivery beats across the country. Ee 6 lakh rural areas lo, villages lo, deepest, including your it doesn't sound, there's something called left wing extremist villages. So intractable terrain where nobody goes. But they do go there, and we have this something. They are all on the mobile now. It's mobile banking, and they take the every postman with the mobile is a bankman. So he will do your withdrawals, deposits. He can do just like he was doing the earlier money orders. Money orders వెళ్ళిపోయింది, కానీ ATM లాగా పనిచేస్తుంది. So the postman actually carries with him the device which will help you make your withdrawals of small cash from any bank. So idi particularly in the rural areas, it has been doing excellently well, particularly during the COVID season. Cash deep into the villages we could take through the postman. So the rural areas, the penetration has been for banking and financial inclusion. City law, of course, we are now expanding into parcel delivery and e-commerce. We have about 200 beats out of the 1,000 beats. 200 beats we have already mechanized. Some around 30 four-wheeler beats we have kept. So we have moved on as far as parcel is concerned. So this is all I would like to share, and they are extremely professional people, and they are like the drivers and the people who actually are into operations. So this is we treat within the department, they are considered a very big వాళ్ళ status kuda, it's a class 3 అంటే clerical post level lo untundi. So it's not that just because they are on the foot, somehow we tend to think that they are, అంటే ఇది మన mindset, ఒక type of mindset. But drivers laga, these are also professional people. So I compliment them, and I once again take great pride in the fact that I could speak to you about my postman. Thank you so much.
Subscribe to our channel, click the bell icon and